Hello everybody, Zoe here, and welcome back to the Future, the game. This time we're continuing with episode 4, Double Visions, and we will be finishing up Operation Breakup. We made some progress on it in the last episode, as after this paragraph we've read twice. Last time, cleverly manipulating Emmett and Edna's invention, Marty creates a mind map of Emmett that reveals him to be a degenerate criminal. Wow, that's a hard word. Degenerate. Alright, I got it that time. The date, October 12th, 1931, 1:51 p.m. Yes. So the last things on Edna's list for things she finds ideal in men, which is way back here in our inventory.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, we are. We gotta make sure he doesn't look good in a suit, which will be difficult, but I think we can manage. And we need to have her doubt his faithfulness. Clearly she doesn't have enough trust in Emmett, because I think it's pretty obvious he would not cheat on her with anybody. But she's paranoid that way, apparently. So, let's get to work. Trixie's on our side now.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Yeah, and Edna got Trixie fired for being a Canadian and not a U.S. citizen. So she's kind of pissed. But she's on board! Over here, we saw this earlier, but it's a diamond-shaped prism.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Well, maybe if you push some buttons, things will help.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job?
Nice.
Just press a button. Presto! An artificial
Borrowing
rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
It's a good thing Marty doesn't care about destroying property. And over here, we have some nice furs over here.
They're stuck tight in this tar.
Donated by Lamont's House of Ermine.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past.
I don't want to hear it again, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, I'm tempted to check, but I'm not going to.
If you squint, it almost kind of looks like a big diamond.
Yeah, if you're blind. But then again, this is just, polygons. Oh, we got this. Right here.
Emmett says this stuff will clean anything, but it only has a 12-hour shelf life. Too bad I haven't got 12 hours. Or do I?
Well, we'll get to that in a second. But first.
That doesn't need cleaning.
I'm sorry, do you not believe you can clean the tar pits with your, spray bottle? With your solution?
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Yes, and voila! We have everything that, Trixie wanted to perform that scene in her play. Because she's not good at improvising, which, I understand. All socializing is improvising, and I find that difficult.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just smack in the puss?
Yep.
It would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get...
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Yep.
Not all of them yet,
What?
but I'm working on it.
Good.
Marty!
I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Marty, you crazy? You have all those things. Do I have to give them to her? I guess. I can't believe you just lied to her like that.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
Yeah, in 2 seconds when we hand them to you.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme.
Thing's huge.
Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album and we'll be in business.
Yeah.
Emmett says this album has pictures of him all the way back to when he was a baby. I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, she's kind of pissed. And I don't blame her. Alright, so we got the faithfulness. We've got the mind map. Now all we need is to ruin the suit. Which really is a low standard for keeping a relationship alive, but I guess we'll go all in.
It'll be safe in there. Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green.
Oh, good, it
That
was
means
just red.
Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Woo! And our little bottle out with it. Let's go talk to these two. Actually, let's talk to Artie, because we never actually confronted him over his fire and Trixie, which is not a great thing to do, but...
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa,
That's so awkward.
why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job. And I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
I don't blame you. It's just unfortunate.
That's all for now.
Over and out.
I'm glad he's really getting to the spirit. Hello, sir. You know, you've been really mean to me, but I would like to extend a peace offering.
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell did you get that crap?
The expo.
Yeah?
Oh, he doesn't
When
have
does the
green teeth?
expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Well, if they're not gonna get green teeth, I'll just give them to everybody. I was afraid to give them green teeth, because that'd be so distracting. To me and everybody, I feel. You got anything to say?
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Yes, we've discussed this before, Marty. I meant to talk to him. No? Cue ball.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's leave.
stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. He might kill you, Marty, so it's best to leave him alone. Hey, Artie, you want an algae cake? We're going on the world tour.
How about an algae cake?
Much obliged.
Oh, they do.
That was different?
They do turn their teeth green. Alright, I'm glad I did Artie before I did Trixie. Because that confrontation would have been very, very different. In my eyes, anyway. And anything else to say? Now that time's moved on.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
Nothing new. Alright, bye.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Doc.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
He seems to be having a lovely time. Which is a bit concerning.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
He seems more worried every time we talk to him.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry. She's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Yep.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps. What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us, for the present.
Okay.
She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
On another subject.
Less distasteful, I hope.
Yeah, I hope you don't, get too attached, my friend.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
What could they have been talking about all this time? It's not just been a few minutes, it's been hours. Better?
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Oh. 9 hours isn't enough. Are you...
Nope, no green light yet.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe we...
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Ugh. I'll have to try again.
Nope, no green light yet.
Well, that sucks. I guess we'll go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go say hi to, hi to Emmett again. Just a waiting game at this point, because we've got the other two things nailed.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Alright, well, it was nice talking to you. Bye! So stupid. Oh gosh, did I mess this up? How do I get the lights to turn green? It looked red in that cutscene. Please be green.
Hey, the light's green.
Yes, alright. Help me, Doc. Help me, Doc, you're my only hope.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Good. Well, welcome back.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein.
Oh, good.
Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
Aw.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling in there, you can... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Where did it go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Yeah. Whatever she's doing down there, we gotta stop it. Please leave Emmett alone.
Aged to perfection.
And off we go.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Ugh. Marty, that's so awkward. I'm so sorry.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Ugh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
Therapy. Please. Marty needs so much of it anyway. Thanks for adding to the pile.
Can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums?
You can talk to him later.
Ugh.
Can I go into the lab for a bit? I think I left something in there.
Sorry, but I'm afraid the lab is off limits until Emmett's finished tuning the mental alignment meter.
But
No exceptions.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he wants to give you an interview about his invention.
One of those tedious cars of the future? That can wait. I've got to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
He wants to give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
Well.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Yeah, you will.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Only certain things distract us. Well, only certain things capture our focus, and then you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not very eloquent with my words sometimes. Anyway, it's time to ruin the suit. Yeah, just
Emmett,
just hurl it right
what?
on there.
Your jacket's got a little,
No worries.
Oh. That wasn't useful. Maybe we give him the spray bottle first?
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Oh, he's so
Are
trusting.
you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
Sure.
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
It's gonna be sad knowing the trauma you're about to induce on this poor innocent soul. Hey, his
Marty!
girlfriend's there.
Doc! What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Oh.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You thought of an easier way to break them up?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
No.
in the timeline you're from,
The right timeline.
yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train.
Yeah.
And
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
oh, well, Edna ends up,
No.
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
And
but
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Then Clara
Can
would
you
die.
hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
Oh. Oh no. If our timeline doesn't come back, then Clara will die. I mean, it's better to be miserable than die, isn't it? But he doesn't even know her, so...
She took over your life. She kept you from doing what you were meant to do, till there was nothing left of you but this hollow shell.
Maybe, but she only did it because she cared.
I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Like Stockholm.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Oh no.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
That was not a fun argument. Oh, look how happy he is. Alright, well, I guess we'll commence Operation Breakup next time. In this depressing state of mind. This is Zoe. Say make like a tree and get out of here.
Pretty bad.